Hello, you're welcome to Math and Science lesson with Olaliko Badmos. I am Bukola Adideji Badmos, and I will be your teacher today. So let's get into it. All right, so let's get into what we have for today. Solving linear equations. Well, today we'll be solving linear equations. What are we learning to do? We're learning to define an equation. We're learning to describe linear equations, and we are learning to solve linear equations in one variable. What am I learning for? It means at the end of this lesson, what should you be able to do? You should be able to solve linear equations in one variable. Now let's get into it. Take a look at this seesaw. What do you notice? Okay, you can see a girl here, and there's a boy here, right? Now, look at this seesaw. For this seesaw to be balanced, we need the same weight on the left and on the right-hand side. For the seesaw to be balanced, we need the same weight on the left and on the right-hand side. So it means whatever weight that is on the left must be the same on the right for the seesaw to be balanced, right? And that brings us to what is an equation? What is an equation? An equation is a mathematical statement that shows equality between two expressions. I want to go back to the seesaw. You know, I said the other time that whatever you do to this left-hand side, you must do to this right-hand side for the seesaw to be balanced. So an equation now, based on the definition of an equation, we said it's a mathematical statement that shows equality between two expressions. There's an expression on the left-hand side, and there's another expression on the right-hand side. You know, the left-hand side must be equal to the right-hand side. I'll take that again, that the left-hand side must be equal to the right-hand side, which means that whatever you do to the left-hand side, don't forget from the seesaw, you must also do to the right-hand side. Now, take a look at this example. We're not solving yet, so just take a look at the example. We have x plus 5 equals 9. X plus 5 equals 9. And then we have 2x minus 4 equals 6. This tells us that the sum of x and 5 will give us 9. The sum of x and 5 will give us 9. X plus 5 is an expression. 9 is also an expression. So an equation shows the equal to. It shows the equal to between x plus 5 and 9. X plus 5 and 9. It means that when you get the value of x and you add it to 5, you also get 9. Now, take a look at the second example. 2x minus 4 equals 6. 2x minus 4 equals 6. Now, this also tells us that 2x minus 4 is an expression. And the value of 2x minus 4 will give us 6, which makes this left-hand side equals to the right-hand side. By the time you get the value of x, you know, once you multiply the value of x by 2 and you subtract 4 from it, you have 6. Now let's move. What is now a linear equation? What is a linear equation? At this point, if you already have questions, I'd like that you drop it in the comment section. Okay, so a linear equation is a mathematical statement that contains one or more variables. Just listen. Whose highest power is 1? For a linear equation, it contains either one or more variables, and the highest power is 1, right? The left-hand side equals the right-hand side of the equation. The left-hand side equals the right-hand side of the equation. Now, a linear equation contains one or more variables. When we say variables there, they are the unknown. You know that 2 is known. Y is the unknown, right? Y is unknown, so it's a variable. Now, I can represent this variable Y here. I can change it to Z, or I can change it to B or C. It's not necessarily that every time it is Y or X. So a linear equation is that mathematical statement that contains one or more variable. If you look at this mathematical statement, this 2y plus 6 equals 16, you will see that we have just one variable y, right? And the highest power is 1. The highest power is 1. Look at the highest power, right? Can you see it? Look at the y. What's the highest power there? Is 1. You can't find 2. You can't find anything here having a power of 2 or a power of, can you see? You can't find this y having a power of 2. It's 1. The highest power is 1. So that's a linear equation. And another thing to note is that the left hand side is always equals the right hand side. The left hand side is always equals the right hand side. That means 2y plus 6 is going to give us 16. It means 2y plus 6 is going to give us 16. Now look at 3b minus 9 equals 4b minus 25. 3b minus 9 equals 4b minus 25. This is also an equation. It means that once you know the value of your variable, which is b, and then you multiply it by 3, then subtract 9 from it, you will get the value on the right hand side. You will get 4b minus 25. Knowing the value of your b, once you multiply the b by 4 as well, and then you subtract 25 from it, whatever answer you get on the left hand side must be the same as the right hand side for the equation to be balanced. So I take it again that a linear equation is a mathematical statement. Number 1, it contains one or more variables, and the highest power is 1. And one more thing to note is that the left hand side is always equals the right hand side. I believe that it's clear enough, but if it's not clear, please drop your question in the comment section. Now let's move. Now, to solve a linear equation, there are rules. There are rules guiding everything that we do in maths. There are rules guiding everything that we do in maths. And once you get the rules, my dear, maths will just be a walk in the park for you. Yes. So one of the rules of solving linear equation is that you add same numbers to both sides. You either add same numbers to both sides, or you subtract same numbers from both sides, or you multiply both sides of the equation by the same number, or you divide both sides of the equation by the same number. I'll take that again. You either add, subtract, multiply, or divide. But don't forget that whatever you do to the left-hand side, you also do to the right-hand side. So we are good to go now. Let's continue. Now, we want to solve. Don't forget that it's one of our objectives to solve linear equations. Now, we have x plus 5 equals 9, and we have 2x minus 4 equals 6. X plus 5 equals 9, right? Now take a look at x plus 5 equals 9, and let's solve it. Now, if you look at the question well, I need you to think critically, even before solving. What this question is telling you to do is, what is that number that when you add to 5, it will give you 9? What is that number that when you add to 5, it will give you 9, right? Okay, I know in your mind you have thought of the number, but in a case where you are answering a theory question, where you need to show us how you arrived at that. Now, how do we go about it? X plus 5 equals 9. Don't forget that we said that it must be balanced, right? The weight on the left-hand side must be the same on the right-hand side. And whatever you do to the left-hand side, you must do to the right-hand side. And don't forget the rules. We said you either add, subtract, multiply, or divide. But in a situation where you have addition, what you do is the opposite. You do subtraction. So when we have x plus 5 equals 9, so what are we going to do? We're going to subtract 5 from both sides. We're going to subtract 5 from both sides, and we're going to have x plus 5 minus 5 equals, don't forget, we said whatever you do to the left-hand side, you're going to do to the right-hand side. So let's do that now. 9 minus 5. Now, we have x plus 5 minus 5 on the left-hand side, and we have 9 minus 5 on the right side, right? X plus 5 minus 5 left hand, 9 minus 5 left hand. Now, take a look at this. Take a look at this. Well, by the time we get this done, we're going to have just x on the left-hand side. Just x will be on the left-hand side. So look at plus 5 minus 5. Plus 5 will cancel out minus 5, and I will explain how we arrive at that. Plus 5 minus 5 means that you have 5 naira, and then you are owing someone maybe $5 or 5 naira from whatever country you're viewing this from. In your currency, you are owing someone $5, 5 pounds, 5 naira, and then you have 5 naira or $5 or 5 pounds. You have 5 naira or $5 or 5 pounds, right? By the time you pay, you give to the person what you are having. Let's use 5 pounds, for example. You give out the 5 pounds to the person you're owing, right? It will clear out your debt. It will settle your debt. That's the minus there, the minus 5. That means you're no longer owing anything. So plus 5 minus 5 gives us 0. So what do we have now? We have x will now be equal to 9 minus 5. What do we have? 4. We have 4. So it means the value of x is 4. So therefore, x plus 5 equals 9. By the time you put 4 where you have x, if you want to check if your answer is correct, you put 4 where you have x, and then you say 4 plus 5 equals 9, which means 9 is on the left-hand side and 9 is on the right-hand side. Did you get that? I don't know if you got that. If you got that, let me know in the comment section. Give me a thumbs up, or you write I got it in the comment section. All right, so let's move now. We have one more question. 2x minus 4 equals 6. Right. 2x minus 4 equals 6. Now, this is a little bit higher than the last one we did, right? Because the last one, there was no coefficient of x. No, the coefficient of x was just 1, right? But here we have the coefficient of x. That's the number before x to be 2. Now, we're still going to apply the same rule, but then we go a little bit higher here. So, don't forget we said whatever you do to the left-hand side, you do to the right-hand side. We have minus 4, right? We have minus 4. So we have 2x. Let me clear that. That's not beautiful. Okay, so let me make it beautiful now. 2x. Oh, that's still not beautiful. Okay, 2x minus 4. Now, what are we going to do? Don't forget I said when you have addition, you subtract, but now we have subtraction. So what do? We add. So we say plus 4. We then give us Oh, what's this? Please let me clear this off. Okay. Plus 4 equals 6. Now, whatever you do to the left-hand side, you do to the right-hand side. So we're also going to add 4 to the right-hand side. All right. So don't forget, let's apply the last, what do I call it now? Let's do the same thing we do in the last question. Minus 4 plus 4. The other one we had plus 5 plus minus 5. You are owing someone $4, 4 pounds, 4 naira, and then you have $4, 4 pounds, 4 naira. By the time you give out the $4, 4 pounds, 4 naira you are owing, you are no longer owing. Going forward, I will not be saying you are owing. So I expect that you already know that minus 4 plus 4 will give you 0. Minus 1 plus 1 will give you 0. You know, plus 1 minus 1, plus 1 minus 1, plus 1 minus 100, whatever it is, as long as it's the same number, plus on one side, minus on the other. When you perform that operation, you get 0. So we have 2x will now be equal to 6 plus 4 will give us 10. Right. Now take a look at this. I said the other time that this is a little bit higher. Okay. So for us to get the value of x, right, I said we either add, subtract, multiply, or divide. Now we have 2x. 2x shows us that 2 multiplied by x, right? 2 multiplied by x will give us 10. For us to get the value of x, we need to do something. And what's that thing? Because we have multiplication. 2 multiplied by x equals 10. Don't forget I said you do what? The opposite, which is divide. So what do? You divide both sides. Both sides. I'm not going to write it in full. Divide both sides. That's the BS. You divide both sides by 2. So what do we have? When you divide both sides by 2, we have 2x. That's now beautiful. Let's make it beautiful. So we have 2x over 2. Don't forget you're dividing. Whatever you do to the left-hand side, don't forget you do to the right-hand side. Will give us 10 over 2. Now, once you divide 2 by 2, what do you have? You have 1. So it means we have just 1 here, and 1 multiplied by x will definitely give you x. So when you divide 10 by 2, what do you have? You have 5. So x equals to 5. X equals to 5. Now we've solved both questions. Let me know if you have questions in the comment section. Let me know if you have questions in the comment section. Now there is something for you to do. There's a task for you to do. Now you're to solve 3p minus 5 equals 25. 3p minus 5 equals 25. I want to see your answer in the comment section. 3p minus 5 equals 25. I wanted to give options, but I'm not going to do that. 3p minus 5 equals 25. I want to see the answer in the comment section, and you're going to tell me how you arrived at the answer. I hope that you've got 1 or 2 today. Please let me know in the comment section. Hope to see you some other time. Bye.
All right. So I hope that lesson was effective enough to help your understanding and to help you learn better. I want to believe that you've gotten better than before. So if you have not subscribed, do well to do that. Subscribe, like, and share. Share to everyone around you so you can get more notifications. Thank you. Bye.